Goa always feels like home. I've been there countless times, even lived there for a year. Yet somehow I never made a vlog about it. So today let's change that and explore a different side of Goa, beyond the beaches and through its architecture, people, culture, and yes, some delicious Goan food too. My journey to Goa started from Pune, and after a small layover in Indore, I finally reached Goa. Welcome to Goa. In Goa, I'm staying with Renaissance, and my journey at this new property started with some fresh mocktail. Renaissance is one of the 30+ hotel brands within the Marriott Bonvoy portfolio. And it's one of my favorite ones as well. Now, one of the things as a traveler I love here are the curated guest experiences that they have, and I'm really looking forward to them because they are in a way designed to invoke curiosity and also to help you immerse in local experiences. I guess it's time to show you my home. Well, I am staying at a suite. This is my big living room. That's where the seating is for the guests. Big TV. There's a small kitchenette here where you can make coffee. It's a suite, so of course there's one smaller room. I'm not staying here in this room. This room is only for my gadgets and charging and all of that. But let me show you my big nice room. My large king size bed. Of course, I'm a digital nomad. I'm always traveling and working at the same time. So work happens wherever I'm in the world. So this is my workstation as well. This is the beautiful view outside here. I can see the pool up there. But this is also my favorite spot to sit and have coffee. I had a long day already, so I simply chilled in my room and ended my day early. As always, I woke up early in the morning and started my day with my favorite meal of the day, breakfast. Today's a special day. It's my first morning here in Goa for this trip, and I want to share some special thoughts that I have in my head. This year has been especially important for me because I've taken a few decisions and they will have a significant impact on how I travel. As I grow older, I've decided that I will travel slowly. My second resolution is to make deeper connections with the place. And finally, this is to tell more human stories, more rooted stories. My plan is to certainly explore Goa this way. But before that, it was pool time. So whenever I'm traveling, my highest possible priority is to try a lot of local food. And of course in Goa also, that's what I'm doing. We are trying out a Goan thali. Wow, this looks so nice. What's also so special is that this is Goan food, but purely vegetarian, specially curated thali for people who don't eat meat. A lot of local, hyper-local, locally sourced food. Everything is so delicious. Loving it so much. Renaissance has a special service for its guests called Navigator.
The Navigator is a really cool concept, I must say. It's similar to concierge, but we look more after the local neighborhood connections that we want to build between the guests. So we provide some, hidden gems and some what we have been curating all this time. One of the my favorite would be the Fontainhas. Whenever you're ready, we can just
Awesome. Let's go then.
Then let's have fun then.
Let's have fun. So there's also a goodies bag here when you do this Navigator experience.
So welcome to Fontainhas first of all. It's a preserved Latin quarter.
Fontainhas literally translates to little fountain in Portuguese. This name comes from an old fountain which is protected even today in the form of a well. Another standout feature here are the colorful houses. This goes back to the Portuguese era law that mandated houses to be repainted after the monsoon and is still upheld today. In 1984, it was declared a UNESCO World Heritage Site and today remains the only area in India where Portuguese is still the main spoken language. At the start of the walk, I also got a chance to send a postcard with a personal message back home. A walk here is of course not complete without trying out some nice local Goan delicacies. And as a part of the walk, we are also going to the oldest bakery of Goa. At the end of the walk, we visited an old Goan house. We're just starting our experience and we are getting a welcome here. From the window, he's singing and he's playing guitar.
How are you?
I'm good.
That's my friend Louis.
Louis, this was beautiful. This is the best welcome one could ever imagine. Iris offered us local kokum sharbat on the balcony and then took me around his house.
This is my home, my family home.
Okay.
And the house is 189 years old.
Wow.
So the community here is such that people move from generation to generation. Everyone knows each other. People speak Portuguese. It's a very familiar community.
Right.
And ours was the first two-storied house which came up here.
Really?
Wow. The first house with unobstructed view. There was nothing else around.
We later sat on the balcony, chatted about old stories from the Fontainhas and listened to Louis's nostalgic songs. As the sun set, we got back to the hotel just in time for a special evening ritual. Today is my first evening here and the ritual that we are doing here is called Revitalizer. This is something where your senses are revitalized. You actually get to try out a drink. It's non-alcoholic and this drink is good for your health, good for your gut.
We are here for the Revitalizer ritual.
He explained to me that there are 3 evening rituals: Revitalizer, indigenous mocktails, and punch bowl.
Si yo me pierdo en tu amor, no sería más que un cobarde. Morena, si tú me regalas un beso, seguro la pongo buena.
For dinner today, we are going to have Italian food and we are having it at Casa Limon, which is one of their latest restaurants here at the property. I just met the chef and he's promised me some very special vegetarian food. He's an Italian chef. He comes from this place called Bari in southern Italy. So let's go have some Italian cuisine in Goa today. The next morning also started with some delicious breakfast at the Bloom. So my quest to continue to explore hyper-local experiences in Goa goes on. Today we are doing one more experience with the Navigator and we are going far away actually from the property to an island. I have my host here as well. She'll be taking us there, showing us the place, giving us the story because this is full of stories.
Older side of Goa which no one has explored yet. So it's when you come to Goa, you eat like a Goan, you stay like a Goan.
Divar Island today is accessible just as it was centuries ago through a ferry on Mandovi River. The island today is home to just a few thousand residents, though its history goes back centuries. To understand it better, we drove up to the Our Lady of Compassion Church.
So when you come here, what do you see? What do you find where you are at? Is Whispers of the Divar, which is basically the calmer side, the more cultural and the heritage side of Goa.
Prabdeep told me that the Portuguese came to Divar Island in the early 16th century and this church was built later that century. With the Portuguese, Christianity came to Goa and today most families living on the island are Catholics. Of course, there is lots more to the history of Divar Island. Before the Portuguese, the island used to be a major hub for Hindu pilgrimage. And in recent times, some archaeological remains have also been found. We'll go there soon. But before that, it's time to try some local Goan food with the local Goan Divar Island family. So as a part of our Divar experience, we have now come to the home of Mr. Antonio, who is hosting us for a special lunch. And he's actually a Divarian, if I might use the word. He lives here. He also has a beautiful homestay here where guests can come and stay. So there's vegetarian food for me also, which is special because, of course, Goan food is mostly fish and non-vegetarian. But no matter what you eat, there'll be some good food for you to have here. And of course, great interactions as well with the family. Very nice. It's such a warm, beautiful place. It's hot outside. But the moment you come here to the seating area, it's like really cool. I like that. Later, Mr. Antonio shared with me why Divar Island was such a special place.
The reason I love this place is because we have everything here. We are self-sufficient. You can go cycling, you can go jogging, you can go walking, talk to people. Like, there's lots to do, People have forgotten to live in nature. People don't know to live with birds, with animals. People have cut off from they've destroyed the environment. You can learn to live with nature.
Later, I also visited the archaeological site, which connects Divar Island to ancient Hindu pilgrimages. After coming back from Divar Island, I sat by the pool to enjoy the sunset. And then it was time for the second special evening ritual at the Renaissance. Today's ritual is called Punch Bowl. Yesterday was amazing, and I think today is going to be even better because the setting is outdoors and the restaurant is really cool looking. So Priyanshu, what is the special evening ceremony today?
So as we all know, we are here gathered for the punch bowl ritual, which happens once in a week over here.
Okay.
So today we are going to do something which is a non-alcoholic one. We're going to have the ice breaking ceremony.
Okay.
After the ice breaking, we're going to mix all the ingredients. We'll give it a mix and then we'll serve it on a glass.
I'm going to put in some hard work to get my nice mocktail ready. I like that. Let's do it. So it's a proper evening ritual. I'm going to break the ice with a chisel, sort of. And there's going to be bell and that officially starts the ritual. Hyper local, supporting local. These are very regular themes at Renaissance. And you see this at this ceremony as well. Of course, we're using the material, all the raw material that was used for all the drinks is locally sourced. But not just that. Even the bowl here, the big punch bowl, is also sourced locally. It's a local craftsman, a local potter who's made this, especially for the property so that we can use it at the ceremony. With this special ceremony, my time in Goa also came to an end. The last few days at Renaissance simply flew by, discovering Goa's hidden gems spontaneously with meaningful local experiences. It allowed me time to slow down and connect deeply with Goa, just the way I believe travel should be. This is all for today. I'll see you again soon in the next video.